I'm Lauren Van Duzer of Happy Hounds and Beyond, and I want to talk to you today about how to control your dog's barking. So the first thing is to teach him to be quiet. So we're going to teach Maple the hush cue. Let's go ahead and get started with that. So even if your dog is not barking, what I want you to do is get a little handful of treats, and if you're using a clicker, go ahead and grab it in your other hand. We're going to bend down and put the cup full of treats near our dog's nose, and then run backwards and say the word hush. We're going to click and treat them when they get back towards us. So I'll demonstrate that now. Maple, hush. Good boy. So just running several feet, and we'll do it a couple of times. Maple, hush. Good. Maple, hush. Good boy. Maple, hush. Good. Alright, so you want to practice that in repetition and use it sometimes. Practice during the times when they're barking too. So sometimes you might be a little bit too close to something for them to be able to concentrate on your food. So we're definitely going to fade out using that lure very quickly too. So the lure is the food that we're putting in front of their nose. So after the first 2 sessions that you do, then you can start using no food treats in your hand and doing the same sort of thing. So put our hands down, say Maple, hush, click, and still give them a cookie. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Alright, so after you've taught your dog to hush, the next step is to move him into a brain game of some sort. So you don't want to just tell him to hush and then release him, because what will happen is he'll go back and he'll start barking right away again. So we want to engage his brain somehow and get him to think about something else. So that could be giving him a stuffed Kong. If you are in your house, then you could take him to a different room. Say if he's barking at something through the window, take him to a different room to give him a Kong. Or play some trick games with them, or teach him a new cue. So if you're ready to move to the next step and you want to teach him that whatever that trigger is okay to be around. Let's say it's a person with a lawnmower. If you don't want him to continue barking at that, then you'll go ahead and move to the next step. Now our last step is to desensitize our dog to whatever it is that they're barking at. So the thing that they're barking at, we're going to call the trigger. So I mentioned the lawnmower guy, so that would be a trigger. And a trigger for some dogs is large objects. So if you look behind us, we've got a shed. Sometimes dogs will bark at things like that if they haven't seen that or if it surprises them. So we're going to use that as our example today. So if our dog is barking at the shed, what we're going to do is use the hush cue and then move away from the item and give them some time to look at it from a distance. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate. Maple, hush. Good. So we've created some distance, and now I want him to be facing it. He looks at it, and I just reward him for calm behavior. And so that is really what we're looking for, is calm and quiet. So if he offers that to you, then you're going to reward him. In the beginning, we're going to reward frequently, and that might mean every 1 to 3 seconds. And then as you're doing well, as he continues to be quiet for you, and if he starts to look to you for that reward, then you can start increasing how much time you give. So the first couple of times, like I said, it can be 1 to 3 seconds, and if he's really upset about this item, then it's going to be like every second you're rewarding quiet. And then you start to increase it. So I'll demonstrate that sort of ratio right now. Quiet, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, good boy. Good hush, good. So you just do it in that sort of repetition, and then we start increasing it. And we did increase it while I was talking there. And so we'll wait a little bit longer now since we know he doesn't have a problem with the shed. Good. So he's starting to get better, that sort of thing. So you just want to take it in steps like that and try to make your rewards start to be a little bit more random. So you want to, after he's okay with being near it for 2 seconds and being quiet, then you just start to make it a little more random. That way he's not guessing when you're going to start rewarding him and making a game. Alright guys, so that is how to control your dog's barking. So those are the beginning steps, and they should definitely help you on your way. Of course, you can always give us a call to help you and get customized attention. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.